Hello, hello. I'm back. I muted my physical mic. I forgot. But good morning, it's Nardum. Hello. Okay, there we go. We're back. Back and interesting. Will it load my stream? Felt like I had internet alert. Shitternet. No, this is yesterday's, so I guess I have to update it every day. I wonder if I could have updated it. Yeah, I could have used the dev tool. My early presence means I have not slept. Well, hello, neighbors. Yeah, I mean, right? For you to be up at this early. Zoom, hello. I've been blending for the first time in well a while due to playing some Resonite last night. Good. Good. You know, cultivate the blender addiction. All right, we're going in. We're going in, everyone. Put my tablet away and some space here. Yeah, I'll just make a to-do list in VR. Why not? Been looking into some things. I now understand stuff on paper. Well, that's good because I was like, man, I was watching you put Lorian together, and I was like, I think I need to sit down and figure that out too, because it's good to have a character we can test. And Lorian's a good candidate to test, so I think I'll use Lorian to figure this out as well. So we'll work on Lorian together today, just to get that practice in. And where's my menu? Oh, there we go. Switch to control. Yeah, I'm gonna get a quest 3 today. That's on its way. Tutorials seem to indicate that it normally works quite wellish from the get-go. Wellish. Welsh. Welsh people. All right. I should have been able to join just now. Okay. I think it did not connect. Lauren probably had some problems because the way the root is set up, like you already guessed. Oh, interesting. Okay. I mean, yeah, something definitely something with the bones. To get the stringy fingers like that, yeah, something's getting stretched. Sus. Oh, Zoom, also, since you have a hat plus scroll, if I'm not mistaken, there's ways to deal with those with snappers, but you might need to separate the meshes. Not sure entirely anymore. Because for those, you won't need bones. Man, these glasses are so fucked up. I need new glasses. But I did stay up till 2 a.m. last night, so we may get very tired into this evening or later into the day. Oh, I just had to plug in my headset. Also, rewatch stream because of those. You won't need bones either. Well, the way the avatar is currently set up, they are attached through bones, so it is one mesh. Or no, they are separate objects technically, but they are still attached to the bones. Hello, Arctic. Good morning. Not some of that as well. I'm thinking it would be best to do naked Lorian and then make the clothes snap-ons. Good call. And you could probably in Resonite just take the mesh data and put it into a static mesh. That'd probably be super easy to adapt because there's so many options. Good morning, Arctic. Hello, we're messing around on Resonite today. No idea how to get this set up though, so something to figure out. Depending on fidelity you want for your character as possible with clothes, but with clothes you'll run into some things, I think. So have most things on the base. Also, you can bake meshes in. Oh, that's true. Wow. What a fully functional program. Also, I was thinking a lot yesterday about what I was trying to do here, and I was super close, I think, with what I need to do, which is write a variable. So we do need a variable, but I need a, oh, back up a little, too close to the thing. Data model store. That's what he was using. Yes. Data. Yes. So then I can connect these two. Okay, so now this one's connected. That one needs to be rewired here. And then I should be able to call and write to this. Nice. Sometimes I just get the same number. That's why it's confusing, but it should work now. Yay. Optimize in there if you need. I have no clue how to do all that, but I know it's there. I was wondering about that, Sam. Is it possible to define and call custom functions? Pretty much. Not with like scripting, so you can't type it in. But yes, you can really just go nuts with custom stuff. So I just figured out a way to generate random numbers from 1 to 6. I want us to have return to a screen, so we just define a custom function. That would be 10 seconds of work. It would certainly be a lot faster. And I could just write a function. Maybe. Let me Google. Let me Google. But also let me bring chat into the world and all. Okay, so I should have chat in the world now. I may change it so my stream's a little more visible. No, then I'll be delayed. How about this? Shrink down. Then I should be able to stick it to my hand. Okay. A little bit smaller. That's an unnatural way to check. This almost. Nice. Sam, if you're into Logic / Protoflux, did you check out packing stuff? Not yet. I know I'm familiar with it, but no, I haven't done it yet. So you can put your spaghetti into objects. So get my spaghetti in there. You want some spaghetti? Sorry, this is hard to adjust. I'm moving the Steam VR menu around. Trying to find the optimal positioning. That's best, yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Cool. I think I have what I need. So yeah, we definitely need to use variables for all of these. And I don't know why it took me so long to think of that, but it makes too much sense. um, and I would love to figure out the grid thing. Also, yeah, you guys should be able to request invites. If anyone else is interested in jumping into Resonite and coming in, you're always welcome to. Utility multiplex. That's not it. That can't be it then. Might join again, but I'll be home by the time you go to lunch probably. Gotcha. I'll be back later. Need to hop out for a bit. Sounds good. Bye, Snardum. Bye. Okay. Oh, yeah. And then the other thing I didn't really think about is that we do have components. And so components are very different from protoflux nodes. And so there's probably a lot right in here that I'm seeing but not noticing. User space, virtual keyboard utility. Oh, this is cool. App version. You can make a drone camera with one component? Holy shit. This is great. Hello, Webster. Welcome. Dutter VR stream. This is new to me. We're finally hopping into the world. It's been too long. Ebonhorn, hello. Welcome. Where are the dragons, Sam? Main thing keeping me out of Resonite is actually the interface. I want to do things on desktop where my shaky hands aren't a massive setback. You can. It is definitely still a little weird because you're expected to physically interact. But what's cool is I can actually just take off my headset, hit F8, and now I'm in desktop mode. How cool is that? Can't do that in VR chat. Can't do that in VR chat. Man, but I'm going back in. But that being said, there's still so much to learn. Holy shit. It's wild. Speed run! Speed run. Let me stand right here so I'm in camera. Okay. But so much to figure out. I'm so excited. This can go. I need a new one. Actually, let me go ahead and do that. There we go. Why is it lagging so much? That did not work. Okay. Never mind. We'll do that later. The windows ended up at angles when I originally tried. Gotcha. Interesting. It used to be you could just like take off your headset and it would like kind of think about it for a little, but it seems a little bit more responsive now. But I don't know. It is still so complicated. This one is far more complicated than VR chat, that's for sure. I mean, just look at that. But yeah, but now I can go to here. I'll go to YouTube or Sam Dutter, YouTube. How can I save always the live video? I don't think I can. I have to link to it every time. All right. Back in. Oh. It's not making sound. Look at this loser. Fuck is that guy? Up there. Facing the very different direction. God. We had 2,057 hours. Powerful. That's amazing. This over here. Something like that for now. And there's a way to straighten it out. All right, so good stuff. Good stuff. 2,057 hours. It's very delayed on my end, though. That's okay. All right, so what I wanted to think about is like, what's the best way to actually make a space in VR? And so what I'm thinking is we're going to get a pen and just draw it. I'm just going to draw it out. Billboard brushes. This one a normal, I guess, geometry line. It's very delayed on my end, though. All right, so what I wanted to think about is like, what's kind of cool, but I don't think it was quite what I was looking for. Convex Hall, rock, billboard, tools, must be in here. Examples. Maybe not. Okay. Well, that's okay. All right. So you've been streaming on Kick for 8 hours? No, actually today I just started, so I've only been in for 30 minutes at the most. That's what your question was. What's this? Oh, that's funny. Taking pictures of Snardom yesterday. I didn't think it dropped the photo in. That's cool. He was flopping. Yeah, there he is again. That's funny. I didn't expect to actually make photos. That's cool. Photo gang. Come in, guys. We'll make a scrapbook. Yeah. Okay. So you've been streaming. Great. I asked to answer that. Scaling. Now I want to be big. Oh, I should have put on fly. Whoa. Too fast. Didn't expect to be that fast. Now I'm like too slow. All right, that's annoying. Keep opening my Steam VR menu. World. How do I respawn? All right, useless. Let's turn off. And I'll respawn in a second. I was already so confused when the second audio came from. Yeah, let me know if there's any audio issues because it's a little harder for me to tell on my end. All right, I guess we'll use this geometry brush. It's fine. Better not be extra geo in there. I don't think it is, but. So, what's the goal? Goal is to design a space. So we're going to think of a dungeon. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna make a dungeon. Okay. So we'll make a square. We'll have a little entrance. We'll a little rough, but okay. And back. And I don't know, a big pit in the middle. Big old pit. And it'll be tall like this. And we'll have you know what? I think I'll get rid of this one. Make a throne room. How about that? That sounds cool. Some sort of undead throne room. So there'll be a throne up here. There will be pillars. Have other doors. Okay. That's the general gist of what we want to make. All right. I don't need that for now. That's the idea. We're going to build it right there. And to do that, we're going to go in Blender. As much as I like Resonite, I don't think it's as fast as modeling in Blender. So if I'm in Blender, just let me know if you're trying to log in on a Resonite or get invited. You know, there's good treasure when the room's treasure chest shaped. It's actually just a giant mimic. I am getting Quest 3 today. I'm pumped. It's on its way. We'll have some nice AR capability soon. But I'm going to try to... So the goal for today is to get something to the point where we can start testing D&D combat in Resonite, which I think is quite doable. Super excited. I think so too. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. So I think we start out modular. I think so. So how big is a 5-foot square? Do I want to make it 5? Should I make it match D&D dimensions or be a little bit smaller? I think 1 meter. 1 meter is a good translation for stuff in VR, right? Or from DR to D&D, because then I can be a little bit accurate, I guess. All right, so something to that effect. Make another cube. Say right there. Tile-based. Need this one because it's all tiles. Do I want to do it with tiles? Oh. So in the future, or even right now, if you all are interested, I'm hoping to get people into the world and also creating assets alongside me, if that's something that interests you. Yeah, let me know, because I'd love to bring people in to start building things and stuff like that. Okay, I think I just need to be a little bit more okay with it being messy right now. Hello, Desiree. We're making, so I'm in Resonite right now, which is like a similar program to VR chat. And we're going to be making a space to experiment with doing D&D in VR. But hello, good morning. Welcome. Still interested in that? So that sounds really fun. Good. I'm happy to hear that. I'm thrilled with the thought. Good morning to you too. Good morning to you too. Thank you. Something like that. Bam. Maybe a little bit longer. And then shoot it up. Shoot it up. Actually, we'll duplicate it. And that way the floor and the walls are separate. Same with here. We'll separate that one. Yeah, we will separate that one. Dissolve the edge. Bevel. Yeah, long-term goal. D&D and VR as quickly as possible. But the goal, I think, long-term is to really try to focus on making it real time. So my goal is to like try to cut down on the pre-production as much as possible. Right now, that's what I'm doing. But I'm hoping like when we sit down to do D&D and VR, we spend like an hour building it and the rest of the session playing. So start simple, iterate. I've got that late night creativity buff right now, so I'm ready to make anything. Well, well, heck yeah. Okay, well, if you would like, I'd love just some like super simple weapons, like a sword, shield, and just be as basic as you'd like with it. Because the important part, I would just love some placeholders right now. So maybe sword, shield, bow, and an arrow. Yeah, and whatever else you have time for. That doesn't even have to be all of those. Just generally made fantasy weapons. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's watching Critical Role right now, but I stayed up way too late watching them because they had some like very dramatic adventures this last few days. It was really good, honestly. If anyone likes D&D, I think that was one of their better episodes. I'm on it. Thank you, Nammers. You're too kind. And again, anyone else that's interested in joining in, let me know. If you'd like to assist in making things or whatever. Really low poly for speed, right? Exactly. Just simplicity is the name of the game here to start with. Yeah, I'm going to have like the goal right now is to make a little dungeon area to test basic combat. If we're going to fight each other or fight as players and DM, what is the best way to do that? Community modeling jam. Exactly. I'm gonna treat it almost like an apprenticeship in a way. Like that's my eventual goal for it is like, hey, I'm making stuff in VR and I will share with you how I'm doing it. And this could be for anyone out there. In exchange for helping me do this larger project. That's my thought. Here. Bevel. Maybe not bevel. No bevel. Okay. Can't get too crazy with this. I'm very tempted to just keep adding more stuff, but gotta keep it simple. So we'll have that. I'm going to make this tiled looking. And we'll do this. You edge loops, dissolve those. I want squares. Okay. Face, extrude individual faces. Cool. Then we'll select the border, extrude it down, and fill it, just so it prevents shadows from poking through as much as possible. That looks a little gross. Yeah, I do think like a community project is very close to what I'm imagining. Bam, and we'll do one more. Okay, do we have enough columns? I think so. Low poly assets to start with, and I would love to like, hey, I need like a little zombie avatar, and people would be like, okay, well, I don't really know how to make the zombie avatar. Well, here's my tutorials. Here's how to start. If you run into problems, let me know. And we'll start simple because my goal is speed right now and to fail faster because I'm sure we'll encounter many issues. Just how it goes with this. It'll be an adventure though. I want to have like a little space up top. Will it take vertex coloring? It will. I know Stardom brought that up last night. Yes, the materials do have a toggle just for vertex colors. We're gonna bevel. Thankfully, we have this really fun tool system. I turn it up. That's just that. That's it. There's no more. I want more. Hmm. It's gotta be. Wonder. I'm gonna go edit preferences. Mesh. I know there's some extra objects. Okay, we do have extra objects enabled. Bet there's one in here for stairs. Step pyramid. If I knew enough math, I could figure it out really easily, but don't. Yeah, the custom bevel Desera is so cool. I guess we're gonna try this step pyramid. That's really not quite what I want. But how far down can I go? I can go 4. It's interesting. 20. Whoa. That is not what I was expecting. Huh. Alright, never mind. That was really surprising to me. Okay, we'll do something a little simpler. We'll make a cube. Make a cube. Shrink it by 0.2. Let's move it up. All transform, S.2. Maybe half that as well. Sure. And then add an array relative 0. And we'll do Y1, Z1. And then just do it till we get it. I think that'll work for now. Cool. Steppies. Yeah, and if anyone else wants to hop in with assisting with assets or just throwing in some simple ones, feel free to let me know. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and try getting it in. So what we'll do is delete the cube in the middle. We got our little space here. Oh, I need to bring back the other wall. Actually, almost everything, almost all the walls here will need a solidify in order to prevent light leaking. Let's see, thickness 0.1. Then this guy needs a mirror. What? Did my solidify not? No. There we go. All right. So, should I just drag in the blend file? Maybe. I think. Yeah, why not? Save. I just leave it open. All right, so back to Resonate. We're going to go over here. We're going to put it in this empty space. And I'm just going to drop down the throne room. Okay. Vertex colored model. Oh, cool. They have it right there. Raw file, advanced settings. Ooh, interesting. Don't want lights. No need for emissive. Do generate colliders. No need for animations. Set up as snappable. Don't know what that means. Skin meshes. No. No IK. Make dual-sided. I will turn that on. Split submeshes. No. Make grabbable. Yes. Position at origin. No. All right. Run import. Boom. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. It's certainly taking up a lot of space. I don't really know where I'm going right. I think that's close. Um, I would like to turn it. Oh, interesting. It didn't hit my wall. That looks fucking cool, though. Can I jump on it? Nope. Whee. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. This is gonna be so much fun, y'all. uh, um, well, it didn't. You know, I'm gonna delete it really quick. And we're gonna go back here. First, save everything. Make sure it is saved. And I guess importing it from Blender did not work, so we will export it as an FBX. To up. Make another folder for uploads. And we'll do VR chat settings. Yes, because it should still be the Unity coordinate system. Maybe. Let's find out. All right, so back to here, uploads, and we'll drop this in. Boom. Don't want bones. Generate colliders. Didn't I leave that on last time? Okay. Try that again. All right, good. See, this time you can see how the shading is much better. But still no collision. Okay. I believe there's a way. Wait, I should have a dev tool if I press 1. Okay, perfect. And then here I do R to grab it. It's only set to a gizmo. How do I do rotation? Okay, let's look that up really quick. I'm eating, but you can add collision component. Okay, perfect. I know I saw it, but it just didn't do it. It did not do it. Resonite wiki. And then components, blah, blah, blah. Tools overview. Dev tool. Ah, okay, I see. I should have gone to here, gizmo options, and selected rotation. Okay, that way. Is that the whole object though? I feel like I'm just gonna rotate this one, or select parent. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Dope. Still don't think it has any physics though. Or a collision. This one will open the inspector. I really should name everything in here because that way I would know exactly which one I'm grabbing. I know which one I'm grabbing, but naming things is useful. Mesh collider. It does have a mesh collider. No collision. Active. Not very active. Gonna be digging through some old projects now. Holy moly, I've learned so much since I first started modeling properly. Good, good. Yeah, that look back. It's a good feeling. I'm feeling that I don't really want to care about getting everything set up properly right now. So I'm going to bring in a object from the assets. No, not like that. There should be a floor that I have. Assets, 3D models, Resonite. Gone modular set. Floors. Flat. Doesn't look very good. Okay, I need to figure out. I should figure out how to actually do collider. Let me get rid of the mesh collider, and I'm going to add a box collider. Still am not interacting with it. Static. Enabled. Oh, character collider. No. Size 111. Set from local bounds. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yes. I have a mission to do one for someone. Oh, sorry, I missed your initial. Hello, Sam. Fast question. Is there a fast way to make face tracking, blend shapes, then Blender, some other tool? I have a mission to do it for someone. A very common tool that's used for this is Faceit. Faceit. And I used that one in the past. It's pretty good. It's still always going to be a pretty manual process. Yeah, I can do one better. I'll link it for you. No, I don't think that's it. No, that's not it at all. Faceit, Blender. There we go. So this one's used quite commonly. It is a little pricey, that's for sure. Auto Rig Pro gives you a base rig you can use. It doesn't give you the blend shapes though. Yeah, that one's used the most. Other than that, if you had a model that's very similar to the one you're going to create that already has face tracking, I would recommend looking into something called mesh data transfer in order to speed up your transfer process. So that way you can kind of copy it from one to another. It does have to be a very similar model though, already to your face. You need to make it from scratch. I think it's a Hopu head. Oh, interesting. Okay, well that's an exciting project. Hopu. Hopu. Oh, very charming. Hopu head. I would try just searching Hopu face tracking. Yeah. Sometimes there's prefabs out there. Let's see. And then the other thing I would take a look at is Jerry here does have quite a few characters with face tracking already enabled. I don't know if your character's in here, but I will certainly. Boom. But they are made with some tool. Already some help with face track, but they're made with some tool. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what tool would that be, but that'd be my suggestion. If you're looking to do it manually, Face It's a good first step. There's more complexity to be found there, but I think that's a good start. Hey Sam, no errand project, just many other stuff. Sorry for the bajillion messages. Hey, no problem at all. Oh, I can hide in the pillar. Okay, here we go. Where'd my zombies go? Oh, my zombies are gone. All right. Cool. So this looks like a good enough space to start testing some things. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. By the way, I see Resonite. Good. Just need to analyze a little bit because there's a lot of stuff on face, even eyebrows. Yes, we're in Resonite right now. I've been really enamored with the idea of doing D&D in VR, and I think Resonite's the way to go for that. Okay, so we've got that. What I'd like to do is get my dice set up too. So what we're gonna do is create a little combo here, a wombo combo. Right now we're already writing to this. I think I'm gonna hop back in VR really quick. Right. Stand up, hop in VR. We'll make the dice rollers. So we're gonna do all the main dice, D1, D6, all the way up, or actually starting with D4. Look at some materials about Resonite, and he looks so annoyed to make something in Unity and Blender. Looks more familiar to me than making something inside application. There's certainly a lot of complexity to this, but you can do things that are just straight up not possible in VR chat, like loading assets in real time. And anyway, I think especially for something like D&D. Oh wow, the headset is really hot. Especially for something like D&D, I think would be a good fit. What is going on? There. Oh, I see the Steam VR. Oh, I think I need to hit. I mean, you can't do this in a. Will enemies be miniatures? No, I want everything to be real sized. Well, I mean, it definitely can be, but my hope is to have like the most immersive experience you can. It's a little bit bigger. Oops. Damn it. Yeah, the sizing is weird. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that'd be cool. I haven't thought that far ahead. But yeah, having them look like actual miniatures would be super cool. Remember some games from PlayStation, etc., with sandbox like this, but you can do programming? I still think editors on PC are faster to work with. Resonate is interesting. Oh, definitely. I mean, I made this space in Blender, right here, but the like if just to compare it directly to VR chat, if I had made this object and tried to get it in Blender, it would have been at least 30 minutes just to upload and stuff and go back and forth. So a lot of I feel like there's a lot of trade-offs there. But it's looking good. Okay, let's get this dice made. also need to make my two of those. So, goal at the moment. I'm still adjusting my menu, find the right fit for it. I keep putting it on the hand. Oh, turn around. Hey, which way am I facing? Here we go. Now I'm in a normal spot. All right. This right here. We're gonna learn how to pack things right now. So we've got our object, this little number. What I want to do is go into inventory, Resonite Essentials, UI presets, and we're going to take this little check mark right here, which is good. So I'm going to do something like this. And then I'll take my dev tool. Okay, and I'll say click, opened. I see. Okay. I had the menu open there, so it didn't work. But now it will. Okay. Maybe it's just my thinking, but I think Resonite will finish like Chill Out VR. It's interesting, but you can't use it without community. People just disagree to jump from VRC to Resonite. This is my main reason why I'm staying on VRC. Like I said, any new VR app is interesting. I think Resonite will be much more project oriented. And what's interesting is compared to VR chat, Resonite has a actual enterprise applications compared to VR chat, which is yeah, you're not going to turn that into some sort of professional thing. But yeah, it's interesting enough, this program's already used in healthcare, which you can't say for VR chat. All right, so get this. And I want to open the inspector for this one as well. Oops. And I want to figure out how to combine these. Canvas. Checkbox. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll go the other way. We're going to put this other object into the checkbox. Okay. Man, how can I find that? There we go. Temp manager. Can I grab this? What happens if I grab this? No. One of these text field. Oh. Should be selecting, or do I have to double click? There we go. I deselect. Just whatever I have selected mainly. So the main reason why I stand VC, like I said, any new VR app is interesting. 24-hour peak on streams 196 is really low. I don't think Resonate is trying to be VRC. It's more creative, teamwork oriented. Not the best app around. It's something of its own kind. Well, let me put it this way. No matter what, at some point, some app comes along where it allows you to do things in VR in real time with your friends. And VR chat can never be that because they've already made the decision that that's not how it works. There's one main problem. Every creator wants to have some money from it. there's no community people will pay for support, then I think it's developed by a really good RL life, not worry about money if doing them for free. Yeah, Fruxus is getting supported by this project. He's the creator. But genuinely, VR chat, how they have it set up between how you upload things and work with things, that will feel very limiting after a while. Duplicate. If I check this, checkbox. I always open that. Clean up our space a little. I always open the menu. Equip. So when we need to do tricks, limitations are good because people push to think if you have unlimited power too much, people starting to be boring. This is my idea. I totally disagree. VR chat, there's so many stupid workflows because VR chat doesn't let you do cool stuff. like you can't have there's no item system in VR chat. How lame is that? You have to instead inject it into your avatar. Okay, and then this one. Click B, open canvas, and check out text field. I'd like to drag that here. How can I read parent easily? It's either this for me or make it myself in a game engine. All right. Not quite sure how to do this. Let's drive them together. Let's see. Maybe I need another tool. Inventory, Resonate Essentials, Tools. Material, Component Clone, Protoflex Dev, Controller, Heater, Labeler, Geometry Line Brush. Oh, that would have been good. Glue. That sounds pretty close. What I want. Let me go ahead and switch to. Whoa. The other one. ShellVR's got this too. I tested it. Interesting idea. But most of the people using it is for a community with jumping on trampoline. I guess like this wasn't a good experience for me. But I'm sure you can find that in VR chat pretty easily too. And I very much disagree with the idea that we should be okay with limits because they breed creativity. It's like they breed creativity at the cost of doing things right. Like you basically stunt people's potential growth because you make them learn systems that don't actually apply to anything else in the world. It's like, oh yeah, I can inject my avatar with this and put in all these avatar dynamics and just so I can have my little character behind follow me. And it's like, all of that is so unnecessary. Just give us better tools. Give us the right tools. Glue items together. Bake or combine multiple items together. Equipped like any other standard tool. Just switch between different modes. Parent objects. Parent objects will parent all objects within the glue bubble to a single parent. Ooh, and then we can bake meshes. Good. Okay. Good to know. I'm a different person because somebody who was disassembling games and toys when I was young, I'm surprised how some developers defend limitations by tricks. Glue yourself and, well, many other things. If it makes something that's normally not possible for a VRC, I feel so proud. But imagine if all the things you had learned could apply to other systems, and you're not limiting your knowledge to some tiny little niche on the internet. You know, you're actually learning how to create things, and not just like it's like hacking an RC car versus learning how engines work. If we're using like an automotive example. Mode, parent objects. Okay. So should get my other screen on my other hand. I gotta have both screens on both hands. That's good. Let's try that. Oh, I can't see that. Okay, so let's stick with desktop view for the moment. Its own engine. Actually, it is built on top of Unity as well. Parent objects will parent all objects within the glue bubble to a single parent. Okay, so it should be making some sort of bubble. I want a Godot VR version of this kind of. So I can have every molecule at my control, just like how Godot ID itself is for Unity. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need to stop waiting for companies to give us platforms and turn the game engine into our own platform. Like, the game engine should be the platform, not what, oh, this company's building some walled garden. Oh, moving that. So should be some sort of bubble. Glue bubble. Anyone see a glue bubble? I don't understand. That being said, there's still a lot of pain points with these tools. Okay, unequip. Get this thing. Deselect this, please. I just don't want it highlighted anymore. Oh my god, stop snapping. Deselect, please. Oh, there we go. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Was I just doing that? Gotcha. Okay, so I just glue the two things together. Yes. Yes. Okay, figured it out. Hi, Sam. I could go read more about VRC face tracking. Time is passing like arrow. Have a nice day, Sam, and have fun. Same to you, Astrea. Thank you for coming by. And good luck with your face tracking. I'd love to see the results of that. It was once based on Unity and Neo's times, but now it's got its own thing. Okay, very cool. They've evolved. Look, we got a little D6 thing. Oh, I was hoping that'd be a toggle, but that's okay. So glued, I would love to rename glued something a little bit nicer. Name. We'll call it D6. Enter. Okay, so now I've got this. Awesome. And I can get rid of this thing. And I'm going to grab all my pieces here. This as well. So this is all my stuff. All my logic for this here. So all this goes in there. So what's that? It does remind me more of like making an engine, like a literal car engine. Like you're in there crossing wires and getting your hands dirty. It's kind of cool. You don't never really get the feeling like getting your hands dirty on a computer or outside of one. All right. So what I want to do is tweak it so that this call function we replace with the toggle on the checkbox. So we go to the checkbox. We have a value field. What happens when we click it? So it's just a toggle. If that's the case. What other options do we have when it comes to our UI presets? So a toggle, I think just a button would be good. It's just a button. Cool. Okay. So that's a little bit more the speed I want. I guess I got to take that and delete it. Now we have just the text field. I can take this. It's a recycle button too. One more time, please. Whip. What is it again? Not that. Okay. So now they're snapped again. Got D6. Love to reorder this. So if I take that, do this, reorders it, maybe do that. That's not what I want. So it's a copy. These are copies. That's a focus. Okay. Good. You know what? This will work. I don't need it to be more complicated than that. This is what it is. We got a D6 here. And can I make an empty in here? That'd be nice. Parent. Oh. Jump to. Bring to. Figured that out. Okay, so now I can click this. Awesome. this. Want my, why do I need to do that? I just need to go in here. Icon button. Button. All right, so we got a button. And we have this value is pressed. So, no, I'm gonna equip this. Get my protoflux. And I want to equip it. Grab. Almost there. So I grab, open the context menu, and say source. Okay, so now we have this is pressed button. So then I should be able to just replace this wire. Oh, it's not a flow. Not a flow. Okay. Smooth value. That's fun. Press point. Can you just touch it? No. All right, so that's not it. I want my big old list of stuff. How do I open? How do I open the nodes again? Right. No, that's not it. I think I have to equip it first. And open the inspector. I have components. That's probably it, actually. UI, physical, no. Input, interaction, tip touch, no. Okay, let's look this up. Very close. Very close to figuring it out. Back to desktop mode. And also, one last thought just on the Resonite versus VR chat thing. With VR or with Resonite, you can very actively coordinate large groups of people. And I do think that's a very understated aspect of what's going to make a lot of cool things possible. It's like, if I had a group of 20 people in here making little assets and like helping me put things together, or like, it's going to take a lot to grow this base of knowledge and experience. But if we got, if like, I do agree with what Estrella was saying, a community is very important to enabling these things. But once we get real good at it, we're going to do things that just blow people's mind. Minds? Okay. So we want to look up some button stuff. Let's do Resonite button. Edit color.
going to inspect.
I'm gonna turn up my sound. Hopefully it's not too loud.
Bottom of the buttons inspector window. Go to attach component.
Is that coming through?
Common UI, button interactions, and then when button edit collects. With that done, I'm going to grab the albedo color of the material and drop it into the target. And then when button edit collects. With that done, I'm going to grab the albedo common UI, button interactions, and then when button edit collects.
Button action trigger. See, that's a function right there. That's probably exactly what I'm looking for. Button action trigger. Where did he grab that from? Common UI. All right. Common UI. Button interactions. Button action trigger. On pressed. So then I want my proto flex. Drive. No, okay, that's something else. Destroy. On pressed. Reference. Source. That's what? It's one of these. It's not a flux. Okay. Where's that value? Headset is low. Oh. My headset's low. I'm having so much fun fixing my models now. Like, I can finally make them look how I wanted. Your power. I have the power. Shit. Let me just drop some stuff. How about that? Ooh, button, dynamic button impulse trigger. That sounds like exactly what I need. Target. Shit. Get that shit out of here. How do I do that though? Okay, so I want to. Oh, you know what? There is a world I can go to figure this out. So go to worlds. I'm going to go to where's it? Tutorials. This one. And we're gonna go in there really quick. Loading. What model are you working on right now, Arctic? Okay. This isn't flux, it's just a source. Interesting. So none of this is flux. Just have source. If it's true, do this. Interesting. And then here, state. Gotcha. So we just connect the state to the display. So if I click this, it does that. True. All right, that's cool. And then we'll go back to my mind map. Okay. Oops. I'm holding something. So we do actually want this because it will or is pressed right here. This is what we want. So no, not that. Is pressed. Open the menu. We want the source, and the source will set. I have to activate this right. Okay. We've got this. Nodes. We've got the flow here, and we just want this. If. So on true. Do that. This one I can destroy. So that way, when the button is true, we write the value on this. So right now it says 5. I know we can't see that really well. There's got to be a faster way to unequip these. Okay. So click. If true and is pressed. Is pressed. Maybe I still need some sort of condition at the start. I need my flex tool. There's, so probably flux once per frame. Random update. Update. If it's true, write it. Oh, I can see it. Man, okay, so it is coming through. Bam, bam. Screen's looking like my first school project. Hello, Concealed. Hello, welcome. Let me face this way. Welcome. Hello. We're doing Resonite right now. Just shield and arrow to go. Safari got started, but bow, glaive done. This is what I'm tidying up. Oh, let's take a look. Let's take a little look-see. And then I can Oh, so cool. What? Namers? That's so awesome. What the heck? Okay, let me um can I just drag this in? How do I do a right click in Oculus? There we go. Oh, where'd it go? That should have worked. Again. Well, let me. Ah, we'll figure that. Oh, it wasn't me. Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay. I was like, damn, Namers. Like, don't give me credit for that masterpiece though. That's cool, Arctic. That is super cool. Dang. Okay, good. I forgot you guys could see that. I have to juggle like what can you guys actually see that I can see? It's like oh, I love VR, but I'm very excited for my Quest 3 coming today. Looking awesome, Arctic. But hello, Concealed. Welcome. Was this Sam actually working? Could it be? Yeah, so what we're working on Concealed is Resonite. We're gonna be trying to really doggedly pursue doing D&D and VR. And specifically this platform called Resonite, because we can do an insane amount of stuff in here. Okay, no, it's kind of lagging a little. Headset's pretty warm. What's I doing? Those are components. And we are able to click it, and we see the impulse show up. So is writing there. Writing. And it's writing to this variable. Should be. Field drive. We do see it. So is pressed if true, right. And that's working. Thanks. Absolutely. It's funny to adjust myself in VR versus my virtual position. Goofy. Oh, my camera. Okay, I can't really do anything about that right now. It does work. It is writing. And this should be going to here. To string. It's getting a random value. Data model store D6. Int store. Okay. Right. Destroy that. This one here. I'm gonna rename D6. Connect up. Bam. And one more time. Dang it. It's working. Tide, random. And now we cannot unsee. Duh. Come on. So close. So close. Ooh, it's lagging really hard on my end. I'll have to switch to desktop view in a second. All right, maybe update's not it. Because I did have this working with just call. So, events. Async. Async dynamic impulse receiver. Fire on local, fire on change. If it's this condition here, and it's going through. We have this is pressed, so that's all working. Okay. Right. I don't need this. I need, or no, that's a lie. If this is true, I want to fire an asynchronous task. That's what I want to do. Start async task. So, if it's true, then write. We cannot see his failed C. We cannot see because I see what does not see. What is C? Async for a single task? I know nothing. Tell me, Zoom. Oh. Oh shit, I see. My bad, everybody. There we go. We're back. Or async in context of the world itself. I do not know. But we're going to switch back to the other world that I was in a second ago. Session. How do I jump straight back to the one that I'm in? The ones that I'm in. Featured everything. There we go. Okay, so here, this one's always displaying, but I need to save a variable. Monk. All right, so here, this is probably what I want. Fire on true. Wow, that sounds like exactly what I want. Where is that? Flow. Fire on true. Okay. Perfect. So let's go back to mind map. Don't like that I move differently when I'm holding something. Async functions are used when you need two tasks run at the same time, loose from each other. However, some game functions always run async to the world, so it could be logical. That, yeah. Not my brain too small for that one. Fire on true. Only for user? No, that's just a thing. So we can take this, delete it, destroy. This is the condition, and this is what we want it to do. No! Now, did it work though? We see the pulse, so clearly it went through. So it is writing to this variable, which is an int data model store, which is storing true. Oh. Storing true. I see. Okay, but the value is 5. Not storing anything. Okay, so something's wrong with this update function. You help me with Lauren, I'll help you with coding. Deal. Absolutely a deal. I need to learn. Brain must get bigger. This is my only chance for big brain. Is pressed. Fire and truth. So this is working. And the fire and truth are probably everything I'm going to want from my coding for the most part. But it's not updating, and it's something to do with this model data. So it's right here. Oh, I just punched my microphone. I'm going to back up a little. Okay. Something about this value. We're going to take this and just delete it. And we're going to make a new one. So that was from variables. We want it's got to be this one. Data value field store. Has to be. And it's got to be an int. What's weird is this was working earlier. Before I connect it, let's rename it. Oh, maybe I deleted the name of it. So there's nothing for it to connect to. Right, maybe this is wrong. The right function. Welcome back, Joe. Because what you're doing right now seems right up my alley, even though these loose components are new to me. Well, good. If you have any suggestions for this right function, you let me know. That has to be in variables, right? Right, a variable. Store. Stored value. Oh, wait. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I would help, but doing so in text is harsh. Fair. Fair. Okay, so close. Come on. If I just figure this out, then I can make all the dice I need. First, make sure you have a button which tells you true if pressed. So yeah, the pressing is working. I'm clicking and I'm seeing the pulse come out. So it is going all the way through my this first node, getting a random value on a button click. But it doesn't seem to be, well, it says it is writing because it's going on written. So perhaps, oh, I did reparent. I wonder if I lost my connection to my object. This is too big. So we're gonna go up, up. We have the D6 there, glued. So it's gotta be in here. Text. text, content, right here. Content, drive. Okay. Drive that. Oh. Hey, there we go. Okay. So we had just lost the connection with the glue. Gotcha. The glue tool broke my connections. Okay. That's a bit annoying, but at least it works now. All right. So now we can roll a die. We can roll a die that is synced. Cool. Awesome. Now how do I pack stuff? I'm gonna look up a tutorial for this. Nailed it. Nailed gun. Cool. This is awesome. I'm so pumped. We've got a die working. One die. Just one though. I guess I'll turn off my headset. I'll put my headset in sleep mode while I'm not in it. Heading home. Be back sooner. Sounds good, Zoom. Enjoy your travels. See you in a moment. Whoa. Laggy. Close this. Save this and close it too. It's probably because I turned off my headset. Yeah. Okay. So I can't disconnect my headset completely. That does seem to fuck with it. All right. So let's look up a tutorial. Why did I close Firefox? Because I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Resonite pack flux.
Hi! So, today I'll be showing you the Protoflux tool, which is the tool that we use to write our code in here.
Hello, Kai.
Kind of my namesake here.
Gonna move this over here
Right
so it's a little bit closer to me.
Some examples. First, we'll have an empty object with an unlit material, and we have a sphere that is just a regular zero that's here. And also, you can see we now manually selecting them. However, click onto this little
How do I pack flux? Go to Resonite wiki. How's your morning going, Kai? What are you up to? How's the Avi going? Oh, I closed. That's why Discord didn't open automatically today. Broken. No. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. Oh. Huh. Did you... VRC FT I have, but it doesn't work. All settings are set to 0. Gotcha. Okay, well, I'll mess around with the Resonite a little bit more, and then we'll switch over to tweaking what's going on with the character. Protoflux. Or actually, I'll probably have to do that after lunch, just because of the content. I won't be able to stream that. Packing. Pack Protoflux holds secondary. Okay, so do this. Here's the FT I have, but doesn't work. All settings are set to 0. And your avatar CC versioning is the same. You have all the application for it too. Application for controller down. Back in. And what we're gonna do is cool. So pleased that's working. Oh damn it! I lost connection to my controllers. Shit. Okay. Well, I guess we have to exit then. Or maybe I can just toggle back and forth. No. Shit. All right, well, let's just try it in desktop mode then. It's because I turned off my headset. All right, so in order to store, I need to pack in place. But first, I need a go onto the D6 object. We're going to attach a flux. Make an empty slot. The inspector. Empty slot. Slot D6. So these are slots? Yeah, so these are slots up here. So I need a slot there. Slot can contain 0 or more slots, forming a hierarchy or tree. A slot is a child that is contained with another slot. That slot is its parents. The only slot without a parent is the root of the world, which contains all other slots. Separate windows? Gotcha. So I made a slot earlier by doing this. So that's probably it right there. Then hold secondary will point out I'm like boo, which indicator has been selected. Once the process is selected, make an empty slot. Pack the using the left side of the inspector so that its name is above the protoflux tool. Okay, so go like this. Well, it's gone forever now. Man, where did that go? This video stuff reminds me of Neosphere. This is the spiritual successor, minus the NFT stuff. I have no idea where all that stuff just went. Is it on? Where's pack and place go? Gone so young, gone too soon. Pack and place, resonate. Man, the documentation's so limited.
Want to use this color in your code, you'll simply grab the tint color, open your context menu, and click source, which will then give you a background. You're not automatic. New nodes that you add, like this, for example, will not follow the hierarchy until you once more pack the hierarchy. Now, that is item grab slot opener holding down the secondary, which will make this little circle up here. We can do it again in order to deselect it. And once it's selected, you can do a few things. You can move them around. You can delete them altogether by clicking destroy, just like with a single one. You could click clear selection in the context menu too, if you don't like just manually selecting them. However, this will actually clear all selections rather than just clearing a specific selection. Now, once you have it selected, and you go to your little object here, we can make a new slot here and call this code, for example. And let's call this code hide on grab, so that anyone who looks at our code in the future knows that this is specifically the hide on grab function. Then we simply grab this code in a hide on grab slot, open our context menu, and then we can here pack it into the slot. And if we click onto this little triangle here, you'll see that it's now actually painted underneath here. And if we grab it again.
Okay, so if I did pack it, I would see it somewhere. I'm guessing I packed it into the world. Oh yeah, actually these are objects. That's funny. So these are flux. All flux items are little objects, which makes sense. I just didn't think about that. It's interesting how literally everything is built on the same stuff. Fascinating. I made them so long ago, though. I don't think they would be there. Back in place. Dang, but funny, it must be in here, right? Man, that sucks. Well, shit. All right, I need to. All right, let's see if we can find something that discusses that.
We can get the unpack function, which will unpack the nodes. You can generate a reference. Now, what this helps you with is if we open. Now, next, when you're generating a reference component, and while you cannot generate a drive or flip it around or
Balls. Oh yeah.
Hi. It's now purple. It's now being driven by the system. I'm going to do the exact same thing with mouth grid R. Grab it, context menu, drive. I'm going to put it down here, and you can see that
Vibing with the alien voice. I know. I kind of like. It's charming.
It's
very charming.
I'm still blinking. Something I could further on down the line. Just kind of figure
Um, so I can go to Flux here. I'm going to search in place. Back in place. Oh, here we go. Pack into. Pack into will pack the currently selected nodes into the slot reference you are currently holding. Slot reference I'm currently holding. Packs the node. Okay, here we go. Packs the nodes to their current parent. Their current parent is the world. Because they are just floating there. So I think I was right earlier to look at this. To the very bottom. Wait. No, they're right here. This is it. Fire on true. Where is that? Jump to. Dump protoflux structure to clipboard. Oh. That's goofy. I'm vibing with the alien voice. It's good. I really would love to get some voice changing stuff of my own. It'd be really fun. So confused. Fire on true. It's interesting because it really did take everything that was there. Must be in there, right? And it's still working, of course, which is the funniest part of it. It's like it's actually just still working. Hmm. I'd like to deselect things. That would be cool. Oh, right there. I was looking right at it. Okay, let's just read this whole protoflux thing. If you open your context menu while holding the slot reference, two additional options, pack into. If you open your context menu while hovering your laser over a node, you get the additional option, packs the nodes to their current parent. Which I believe was just root. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Okay. Maybe I can just once again select my object, open the inspector on it, find the values that are getting driven, which I know there are because they're on the it's getting displayed on the D6, and also the buttons being driven, but we'll go with the text right here because I know that the content right here is getting driven. So we switch to this, and I can drive reference. Browse nodes. So close. Flux tool. Browse nodes, but I know that this is part of the value. Browse nodes. So I'm gonna using the tool. Unequip the tool. Oh, that's annoying. All right. Kind of want to make a mimic now. Ooh, exciting. Treasure chest mimic? Unpack will unpack the nodes from the slot reference you are currently holding. Okay. So the slot reference I'm currently holding. That seems closer. Oh, double glasses. Maybe a few more objects to throw people off. All right, so right, my fucking hands. Okay, I gotta restart. Resonate here. Hello, Wendy. How does one make do not disturb? In what context? So we got to close Resonite really quick, reopen it because I accidentally broke my hand tracking. All right, we're making progress though. And thankfully, I know how to recreate it. I don't really have to do this. It would be pretty easy to recreate everything. And I'd probably do it faster. Maybe I should just recreate it. And I have a much better idea now of how to actually, yeah, combine things and rename things. So that's probably what we'll do. Sorry if the music is loud. I don't think you guys can hear it actually. YouTube title was something like making DND. Twitch mobile is unhelpful, so maybe here also. Well, Wendy, we've done it. We're moving past VR chat. We're now entering the dreaded world of Resonite, and we're throwing ourselves onto the fire here, onto the rack, and trying to figure out how to do D&D in Resonite well. That's going to be my main goal at the moment. Good Resonite D&D. Oops. Okay, I think we're in. What was that? Keep wanting to try Resonite, but also I put too much effort into learning VR chat stuff. Something old dogs, new tricks. Well, my hope is to share what I'm learning. So I think I would like to get it so that I'm just giving people really easy to use tools and they can go off and do certain tasks. I'm going to try to turn my stream into more like a Resonite, not necessarily Resonite, but a VR workshop. So if you ever do want to hop in and just see things, you're welcome to join and hang out. Right. This guy's this schmuck right here is talking. What? My hands are still messed up? Okay. I think I've got to quit and rejoin Steam Link. Sorry for the double talking right now. So if you ever do want to hop in and just see things, you're welcome to join and hang out. What the fuck? Why are my hands busted? Shit. What's the dealio? How do I respawn? Certainly I don't know if it's my phone or what, but I don't hear double. Good, good. It was pretty light, but... Mhm. Surely I can... Oh, wait, there we go. Users respawn. Yes. Controllers are still stuck to the ground. I was really selling me on Resonant. I'm going to grab some noms and make my way to my PC. Sounds good. DND, hello, comment adaptation. Yes, we're trying to create VR DND. So there's a program called Resonite that I'm using right now, which we're going to reset. So I I should have turned off Steam. That would have been better. And we'll give it a second and restart it. I haven't played D&D before, neither in-game nor real life. It's very fun. It's very fun. I would highly recommend it. I think at this point in my life and just like my enjoyment of it, it's like D&D is better than movies most of the time because you're hanging out with your friends, you're doing stuff, and a lot of times you can still get a very cinematic experience. And I'm hoping to push that even further on the cinematic side of things, at least. Should have. Hang on one second. I should have connected first, then turned it on. Getting a warning. Okay, yeah. Boom. There we go. 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 D&D hangry pedantic noises. No one wants to play D&D with me in real life, and no game has D&D. Have you ever played VR chat? Ever played VR chat at all? There's actually a lot of websites and stuff where you can go on and play. Finally, my hands are back. It took a long time. D&D hangry pedantic. Definitely worth trying if you haven't. And there are a lot of resources out there or communities that be down to play. And once I get this up and running, hopefully we'll be able to get more people in. Okay, so we're gonna make this button I made from scratch. I'm gonna leave all that over there because it's messy. And we're gonna make a button over here. Because is it not as messy? Who knows? Okay. Oh, that's wrong spot. It's okay. Sorry, 1 second. It's gonna get annoying. Dang it. Wish I had. I need to get some add-ons for better chat or organization. Okay, Give me my tools. Give me my tools. And the dev tool. I don't see. So we're going to go over here. Inventory, SD assets, or Resonite essentials. We're going to make a, just like before, a button. And in this case, a text field. So these are the two things we're going to combine. And then we'll also need our dev tool in here. Okay. So we've got these things. And scale them. Actually, I may have scaled that up a little. That's okay. All right, so something like this. Bam. I return. Welcome back, Zoom. Hello. We're redoing it from scratch because I broke something. Actually, before we do that, we will glue them. Yes, so glue tool, and we'll just whip it and whop. All right, and unequip. Put that away. This, I don't know what to do about that. Punch my monitor. Okay. And then we closed our inspector. Inspector. Okay. So now we've got the glued. We're going to rename. We'll call D6. Enter. And then for that, I want to do some coding too. How do I use the code component UI? I don't know. There's got to be one, but I honestly have no clue. Are you talking about the stuff I'm doing here with the flux? That's all this, you have to get your flux tool out and then a few of these other ones. All right, we'll want tool, whip. I want my text field. I want the text. I want my content in my text right here. So grab that, drop it into the world. That's not what I want. Grab this into the world. Nope. How many ways can I do this? There we go. Drive. Okay, so now we're driving. Put the button here. Oh, just smacking the shit out of the microphone. Hello, Sky. Welcome. Flux, gotcha. Yes. So that's what I'm about to start working with here. How's your day going, Sky? I'm right-handed. This makes more sense. So with this, I need a variable. So I will browse the nodes. I want a variable. I want data model store. I want a value. I want an int. That's weird. There we go. So this is our D6 value. D6. I wonder if it'll overwrite. Yes, it will. And I just woke up, spent all night watching Fallout. Okay, send you all the quick thingies. Okay, heck yeah. Thank you, Namers. I will definitely check those out. Let me work on this and then I'll hop over. Actually, no, this is a good point to hop over. I kind of wish I had my screen just floating here, but it's already so crowded. Oh, those look so good. And just drag it in. Dragged it to my desktop. Oh, cool. All right, well, you guys saw it for a second. Sure, yeah, but look at that. How cool is that? Let's go, Namers. So Namers whipped up some weapons for me really quick, and this is what we're going to be using to test combat later. We got some shields, arrows. That's a glaive, right? The spear with the spear glaive, sword. These look amazing, Namers. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. And yeah, if you just send me or you're welcome to hop into the world and add them yourself, or we'll figure it out from there. A glaive. But thank you again. Super appreciate that. And man, I can't wait to see where we're at in a month. We'll all start working together and doing D&D together. Oh, okay, I'm pumped. I can't fantasize too long. All right. So for this, equip. So I have our value, and what we would like is for the flow, fire on true. We also would like to get the button here. We go to the button. We have is pressed. So I want that. I have to grab it this way, open the context menu, and say source. So when this is pressed, if it's true, then we'll fire this. And we want to write to it. Write value int. Or, yeah. So I'd like to take my, or no, this goes here. These ones will combine. This is the logic. So when we fire, we write to here, and we're going to take this value. Can I do that again? Close, but not what I'm. Destroy. We need a random value now. Which would be what? Random value. Math? Oh, yeah. At Namers. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Math? No, oh, constants. Random. There we go. Random int. Cool. Put that there. So this will be our variable, and we want to have this one. This should be 1 through 6. Away. Board. Can I just throw that? Maybe I can just throw that. Oi, oi! Oi, oi! All right, but now we'll write to this variable right here. So this will write to this variable. And then we want to convert this. So we go back, we go to strings, and we say toString int. So this goes here. Cool. That was a lot faster. Oh, all right. Already at least a 10, 20 times speed up in making stuff. Cool. So now we can make buttons. And what I'd really like to figure out is how to pack these things into my buttons here. So we got all the variables. I'm going to make a new slot or new, yeah. I made it twice in the wrong spot. Where? I'm in blue button. These ones right here, I'm going to delete, because I need to be on this guy up at the very top, and make one under, and we'll call this dice logic / flux. Okay. Now, with this held, I should be able to select all this and then something like that. Drag it. I'm on fire? Oh, thank you. I'm crushing it. I was like, am I actually on? I took that so literally for a moment. My God. My brain. Jesus. Spending too much time in here. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for my notes. Okay, let's go back to desktop very quickly. All right. And I need to get a better way to hold up my strap here because it's heavy. I can feel it pulling on my neck. All right, but that was really fast. I'm so pleased. Now I just need to watch that tutorial again on how he packed the stuff. Which I just watched. History. There's nothing embarrassing. Nope. Okay, good. Oh, has anyone watched The Oldest View with Kane Pixels? Oh.
Where instead of directly starting the async task, we first so that the mesh renderer is invisible by making a drive of the enabled state. But only
Oldest View, hell yeah.
when it's not being
Nice.
grabbed,
Voice. I love it.
It's not really optimal. Let's invert that quickly.
Just checked my dimensions. My sword is 6.88 meters tall at the moment. I may need shrinking a tiny bit. It's a grower, not it's a shower, not a grower. Sorry. Embarrassing.
Here's under operators. We can do it again, destroy, just like with a single action. Now, once, and let's call this code hide on grab, so that anyone who looks at our code in the future knows that this is specifically the hide on grab function. then we simply grab this code and hide on grab slot, open our context menu, and then we can here pack it into.
All right. All right, level up towards VR wizardry. So, if I remember correctly, I'm just gonna hit every possible thing within 4 feet of me. Okay. I need to slow down going back into VR. It's really awkward putting on the headset. Oh, I can't wait. So the Quest 3, I shouldn't have to take off my headset at all. Even Gatsu's is less than 2 meters. So grab this and pack into. Oh, I'm so baller. Cool, look at that. So now it's all packed in there. And we can take our D6 and saved inventory. Oh. Oh, unequip this. I can't save it to inventory? Maybe I need to grab the parent object. All right, one more thing to figure out. How do we save an object to inventory? Oh, maybe I have to deselect all. No. Okay. You can also open inventory and save what you're holding, or it should. Yeah, I thought so. Nothing sounded good for lunch, so I'm back with an oat milk popsicle. Oat milk popsicle. That sounds pretty good, actually. Okay, inventory. It's out of here. Inventory. I want my inventory. I want to save health. Okay, perfect. Oh, there we go. How cool is that? So if I click this, can I rename this? Well, whatever. Now I have it saved and backed up, and we can make the other dice. Though, I feel that we already need to edit this a little bit, because how will we tell which one's which? Okay, so let's go in here. I want that canvas. Oh, canvas. I should be able to just go right in here. D6, button, canvas. The background is image right here. We have this image. I got rid of the image. Yeah, I already backed it up, so I might as well just go to town editing this one. And that actually wasn't what I needed to delete. So it must be the icon here. Also, if you plan on to make a lot of things, make some folders. You'll thank yourself later. Okay, heck yeah. Make a little D&D folder in a second. Once I figure out what the button is. Okay, so all right, that's definitely the image right there. Raw image. I'm just going to turn it off for the moment, and we're going to add a new component, UI, or common UI, text editor. think so. I'm gonna go back to this other one just to see what it's actually using. Text. It's just text. Can I? It's duplicate, not a copy. Okay, so back to the other one, the icon. Oh, go away. Text editor. We don't. Let's just see. Oh, delete that. Text editor. Just want text. Touchable text field. UI. That doesn't seem right. It's got to be common UI, right? Or core? No, that's something else. Because it's a component. We're not looking at nodes, we're looking at components, which are a whole different thing. Okay, let's take a look at the wiki. It does feel cool how easily I can hop back and forth. Like, you know, it's not a 5-minute delay between switching from one thing to another. Just the loading time alone and the difference between VR chat and Udon, pretty insane. All right, so text. Component text. Oh, I could have looked at... No, never mind. Does it say where it's located? UIX canvas. Still reading up on protoflux / logic. The nightmare. Let's just search it on YouTube really quick. Resonite text.
Queen here, and we call it. You'll see this value go really quickly from 0 to 82. Let's change this here to be about 2 seconds instead, and you'll see it a bit longer. Hi, bash parent. Go to attach components, users, common avatar system.
No, I did see that there. Okay. There. Okay. For some reason I don't know why I asked about that, but there was a UI UX menu right here. UIX. Graphics. Text. Cool. Okay. So now we have a text. What am I doing? We have a text. Content. Here. 9. Okay, awesome. So color. Whatever. Alignment. Center. Middle. Cool. I think I should be able to change the color here. Also, you mentioned the voice changey thingy. I have seen people use their own secret language module, so you wouldn't be able to hear their voice, just bird chirps when they speak. Whoa! Only avatars with the correct key installed can understand / hear the other player's voice. That's so cool! That's fucking wild, actually. That's really cool. Um, UI text unlit material on root. Can I not? Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. I have to do RGB values. So what? It's just white. So it should be 1 and 1 and oh my god. I'm just trying so hard, guys. And 1. Okay. All right. But what do we want it to say? We want it to say D6. So now, when I click it, it changes values. The odds are pretty good to get the same number again, so maybe I should change it to do something. Oh, the weird little blob guy I have does that. Oh, cool. I remember seeing that in VR chat with the little automaton model. Yeah, that one. That's very silly. All right, y'all. I think that's good for this one. So we're gonna save this one again too. I guess I'll delete that one. You know what? I'm just gonna hold on to it for right now, just in case, and we'll save this other one in a second as soon as I make a folder. Great folder. This will be RP. And in here, we'll save again. Cool. And now I can tell in the menu and I can tell here what I have. And then I'm just going to try making another one. I want to see if they conflict in any way. No, okay, they're separate. Good shit. All right. And I can remake it easy, so I'm just going to get rid of that because that's a lot of stuff. Boop. Okay, so now we at least have a D6. We will make some more edits in just a moment. Awesome work, by the way. You're already leveling up faster than me. Thanks. I'm just dogged, determined, angry. I don't know about angry, but yeah, I'm actually going to take a little break just for a second because I think that was a good burst of steady. And I'm just going to go to the bathroom really quick. That's cool, though. I'm feeling a little more powerful already. A little more wizardly. I'll be right back, everyone. One moment. Hey, I'm back. Very awesome work, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I think they're all ready to send off. Maybe, well, I'm gonna get them in right now. Oh yeah, or if you're ready, Nammers, I'm ready to bring them in. What you do is awesome. Are you planning to do more this afternoon? If you're asking me, Sky, yes, yes, I am definitely. I guess they'll all need materials on them, or is basic just fine. Don't know if you can add colors in game or something. If you just add vertex colors, that would be perfect. But also they're fine as is. I don't mind just having just them be exactly what they are right now. If it's for Resonite, you can add it later, possibly in game. The thing with Resonite is you kind of do rapid prototyping and replace parts later. Exactly, yeah. Because we literally can, we'll have our sword object, and we could just take the mesh data from when we import a new version, drop it right in, good to go. Oh, I can feel it, guys. I'm super excited. I should say chat. I feel it, chat. I'm super pumped. Get out of here. My brother's being a loser. A loser. Oh, I'm so excited though. Okay, let me check Discord really quick. Bam. Good. All right. 20. Hello. All right. Yes. So weapons. Cool. Let's make the rest of the dice, and we'll go from there. So yeah, like what I really would love to do is like make weapons where like you have a sword, and when you want to, like if you're holding it, you can press like a button or something while you're slicing in order to leave like a blood trail. So that way, like if you're like fighting a monster, you can like leave blood marks behind or something. Or maybe that should be dependent on the monster, but yeah, so cool. So many options. I'm so stoked. Here we go. We're going in. Possibly make it so it works on avatar / object collision. That would be amazing. Oh, what? Okay. So something that's really cool is like, because the avatar system's so extensible, it's like I think you could make like big monsters really easily. Like imagine like you could easily puppet like a tiger or something. Like you're like, or like you and another person are like walking and piloting the tiger as it moves, or you know. I love that shit. That's so good. It's so good. My brain tickled. Okay, let's make the rest of the dice. So we'll go here. We'll get our inventory. We'll grab our D6, and we're going to pull it apart again. So getting really quick at this now. Maybe this one, here. Okay, we're looking at the D6. We'll go ahead and start by renaming it. D20. Okay. Then we'll need to rename it at another spot too. Actually, I could just I can just get quit. I can grab this and drive, or no. Grab this and source. This, destroy. Okay, so we can source that. And then if I go to weird. Wait. Oh, going too quick. Accidentally got rid of the name, I guess. Wait. Okay, that doesn't matter. All right. Leave that here. And I'm just gonna delete it. That's the nice part about saving things. As we can just get it back. What are these things you put on your fingertips? So certain things you want to do are enabled through certain tools. So this one's for like the logic stuff. This one is more like to open up up it in the inspector, kind of the window that appears. And then this one's to actually combine objects, the glue gun, which I don't need right now. Okay, I'm not going to get into the logic again on this. I'm just going to pop it open. So like this wheel here, this context menu, only certain things are available to you in this menu with certain tools. D6, which I'll rename D20. And then we'll go into our button here. The button canvas icon. Switch this to our text, which should be at the bottom. 20, enter. So now we have a D20. Okay, and then what we can do is actually unpack the object with specific tasks tools. Exactly. Oh, hello. Hey there, Nardum. Okay. I think it'd be extra hard to have two people realistically puppet a quadruped. Well, yeah, fair. I don't know how Resonite Limitation with our decent quad avatars in VR chat. I wonder if Many Blinking Lights has done anything with Resonite yet. I'd be interested to see if they have anything. Specific task tools, exactly. I wish you guys could see the text. That would be nice. Or chat or something. Okay, so I should be able to yes. Okay. Cool. Need more space. I have to like look at what's chat. I have to look at OBS to see where I am in my room. All right, so this is really easy. All we need to do is change this to 20. And now, when we roll, we'll get a value between that and 20. Then, I can select all this and grab this object again and say pack into. All right, and then I can return it there. That's how easy it is. Once I've made it, guess what? Save held. Now I've got a D20. Oh, funny. So it's where you're looking at it that it takes the photo. Goofy. All right, next, we'll just do the same thing. I guess I'll unpack again. Oh, right, it's parented to it. That's actually super handy. So here, let's do a D4. Go to, yeah, just rename it in 2 spots and change this to D4. Oh, I actually should say change this as well to D4. Because that way the variable itself reflects the name. I have to go back and change that on the D20. And I should only get values through D4. Perfect. Okay. And pack. All right, there's our D4. And I'll look at it more directly this time, or maybe like this. Cool. And I'm going to take this one, destroy it, get back out the D20. So right there. Boom. Boom. Inspector. Okay. And go up to the parent. D20 is good. What we really want to do is only put this, grab that, unpack. We want to change this to 20. Cool. Then I will select, grab, pack back in, open up the menu, and I'll just save held again, select this one, and delete it. Cool. Bet I can't rearrange them. That's okay. Do I use OVR Toolkit? No, I do not. Not yet. I have a feeling I should. Okay. D6, D4. We need a D10. Oh, my back. My back's sore. I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old, chat. I think you would like it. I think I agree. I really wish you guys could see me looking at chat because I feel like that. Just to make it clear what I'm doing, what's going on in here. Even getting some. What would really be cool is to have my browser windows floating in here in some way or another. That's probably possible in Resonite, but not something I will figure out today. Okay, we've got our D20. We're gonna just keep going, renaming stuff. D10. And then we will also, of course, unpack again. And we'll go to icon, the very tip of it. This will be a D10. The bottom. Actually, let me try that again. Let me just get rid of things by throwing them. Was that a thing? No. Something else. D10. Okay, so D10. And here. You guessed it. Oh, cool. There's a copy and paste buttons right here. I should just be using those. 10. All right. Cool. D10, D10. Alrighty. Boop. And packet. Cool. Oh, a lot of things to click, but that's okay. I just need to like squat really quick. Oh, my back. Oh, feels good. Ooh. Don't forget to stretch, everyone. Stretching is important for your VR self and your physical self. Yeah, 1 second. I need to untangle this cord. There we go. And actually, my cord broke. Yeah, I'll be right back. 1 second. And yeah, Namers, let me know when you send those files my way. Or if you'd like to upload them yourself in the world. just putting a little bit of tape on the side. Which will probably come off real quick. In fact, that should be better. My cable manager broke a while back. And that'll keep some weight. Alrighty, almost done coloring. Okay, perfect, yeah. Sorry, no rush at all. No rush at all. I'm just being hyperactive. Okay, D10. We save the D10. Now we will edit it into a D12. Okay. Text. 12. Then change the name here. Okay, name. Now we need the flux. So unpack this 12 and this 12. Cool. Well, it's got to be 12, right? 1 out of 12 odds. This should include, right? Come on, give me a D12. Funny. Is it not possible for it to get a 12? Or am I just rolling poorly? I would have assumed it would have hit a 12 by now. But it doesn't seem to actually hit it. I'm probably gonna have to redo all the dice I just did. I don't think it's inclusive. I think it goes up to 13. Yeah. 12. I don't see a 13, but I do see 12 happening. Okay, which means I do have to go back and redo my other dice. It's okay. A little sad, but because then 1 and 12 don't count. Did you make it a rand between 1 and 12? Because then 1 and 12 don't count. It's getting the 1. It's not getting the higher value. So the lower value seems fine. The higher value it's not hitting though. Because it's never going to hit 13, but it will do 1. I think that's how it works in Unity, actually. Yeah, sorry, I changed it to 13 here. So it's 13 on the input, and it never hits 13, but it does hit 12 every now and then. So, okay, that must be how it works. Let's move these up here, actually. It's kind of nice. Organized with it. Okay. So that's working now, but now I have to go back and fix the other ones. D12, D12, D12. Everything's D12. Select them. Boop. And back in. Grab the D12. Save held. And and to delete these, because now I have to drag out each of these. Oops. Keep accidentally moving stuff that's very far away. I'm sure there's a limit to the grab. In fact, I should just probably face towards nothing. I really wish I could add my own scripts. Sky's the limit. Hey, is that like a? It's kind of a self pun. All right. So D12. We're gonna edit the dice here. We're gonna start with the D10. I just pulled it out. Let's fix it, and then I'll. Equip. Vector. So you are the D10, and what all we really need to do is get our flux back out. To equip it. Back. So just to confirm, I should never see a 10. And I don't think I do. But if I switch this to 11, then I do. Okay, good. So I am doing the right thing. And grab this back out. Grab this back in. Open up the menu. Take this guy. Save. Take this one. Delete. All right. Funny stuff. Is it faster to pull them out, open the inspector, and do this, or faster to edit this one? It feels like it's faster to just edit the single. So that's what we're going to do. Unpack again. We're going to make the D20 now. D20. You know what I say? If you don't do it 3 times, then did you even do it right? Whenever it's, but could you grab the moon? Come here, son. I'm just fighting the UI. Whenever Sky leaves, I become lightheaded, like I can't breathe. I guess Sky takes our breath away wherever they go. But I'll try and stay then. Get in my lungs. Get in my lungs. Renamed there. Still says root D10. Slot D10. Can I not rename the slot? It probably renames when I put it back. All right. So then text field, canvas, text. Actually, icon. Icon. So in here, we switch this, making the D20, redoing the D20. So D20, and this needs to be D1. Should. Yep. Well, D20. 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 D. Cool. in. Now we've updated our D20. Save. Take this D20. Delete. Delete. Guess I have to press it twice. The D12, D10, and D20 are all fixed. A second sky would just be something. Couldn't escape the atmosphere there. Alright. Now we're making the D4. Everything back out. Start at the top. D4. Four. Well. Then text icon. Next. Alright. Everything's D4. There's 2 in here. Shit. Oh, do I have to redo this whole thing? Oh my god. Okay. This one does not have a duplicate. Gotta redo this again. Alright, let's just clean it up. It's moving too quick, I guess. And yeah, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna delete that one too, because this one needs to be redone. Time to eat pancakes and then start on some Resonite binging. Heck yes. I really feel like I need to look like right here. I just need to stop looking down. Otherwise I'm gonna hurt myself. Like that. Where am I in the room? Nothing's in front of me. Okay. Alright. So got that. Got that set up. Let's fix the flux in here. So unpack. So looking at this, you just want to change this to 7. That way we can roll 6. Perfect. And change this. No, that's already D6. That's good. That's good. Everything is good here. That's the only edit we needed to. And we will take this. To put everything back in there. That sounds like a nice menu. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a more comfortable chair. Oh, it's already 11:45. Man, that flew by. I'm having fun. I should double check. All right. Move my table down. That's down. To be honest, though, what I actually should do is just turn this into. I really should just make a version that actually allows me to use all the dice in one. That would be the better version, but perhaps the much more complicated version. Okay, I got to keep it simple for right now, but that would probably be the better thing to do. Okay. I'm just going to stick with keeping it manual and a little bit laborious right now, but consistent. So now we've got the D6. We need to make the other dice. I'm so tempted to mess around with that, but I really should not. Okay. This time we'll go up by more realistic increments, such as a D8. And we can grab our flux. Back. This. Back. 8. Enter. And this should be. So you get rid of the transform there. That's probably how I accidentally duplicated that earlier. Go. That's all good. We're storing in the right value. Change the value, name, boom. Okay. So now we've got the dice working. Anything else? No. Let's pack it back up. That's why it's behaving funny. Because I'm not in Flux Tool. D8. Everything's working. We renamed it. Now we can go ahead and go back to our inventory. Take the object. Save. We have our D8 now. Begin to pop back open to make the next one. Or D12. No, D10. At least these ones will be in order. So 10 there, and here. This one will have to be 11. And oh, wait, what am I doing? Set T. Well, this needs to be 11. Enter. Good. D10, D10, D. Good. Back in. Open menu. Save. Same thing. Now we open it back up. Begin to rename D12. Here, with a D12, then has to be +1. See, what okay. This is so extra, but I really could see just making a much simpler system where I have just the value. I only change one value and it updates all these other things. That would be a lot nicer. That's not what I'm doing right now. Being extremely manual. 12. Damn. Cool. That looks good. We can go ahead and hack it back in again and open our menu and save held. Awesome. All right. Doesn't change the name of the root, but I think that's okay. And then guess what? So D12, what's the next one after D12? D20, right? Yeah. Should be 21. One, and it should also be 21. 20. Only that one's 21. 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay. Perfect. All right. Put all the packing away. Open the menu. Grab it. Save held. We're missing a D4, and then that should be pretty much the. Oh, well, a D100 would probably be the next one. So let's make a D100. And then after this, I will go to lunch. One oh one. Okay. 100, 100, 1. Go. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Hi. Final one, D4, right? I think so. 5. D4, D4, D4. Oh, D. Good stuff. On to the last thing. Hack. Bam. Bam. All right. We did it. Now we have all the dice. That took a little while, but we did it. But we did it. All right, just save that. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. Now. All right. Reflection, inside out reflection probe. Funny. What is this thing? I don't need this. Okay, so this is probably where I will do our D&D session right here. It'd be nice to get a little bit more lighting in here. I'll probably switch to a very cartoonish look, more flat colors, less real-time shading, because it'll be faster. All right. Yeah, let's just drag out all the dice and go from there. This is my studies here. And oops. There. Installing Resonite. How exciting, Sky. We're gonna get a bunch of cool people in VR all at once in Resonite. All right. Cool. My little sketch here can go away as well. Just cleaning up my scene a little. This looks awful. I do not like the look of this. I mean, it's kind of cool in a weird way, but for a drawing, I'm not a fan. But we'll make a little photo gallery. We already got Snardom up and running. Do some screenshots, build up a little test world of cool stuff. Gotta spawn it right there. All right, so D4. Six, 8. Don't need this one. Now, 10, 20. Oh, am I missing a D12? I'll need to learn UI. it's an adventure. Just be prepared for a bit of frustration because it is definitely different. All right, but there we go. Now we can roll a bunch of stuff. Ha, awesome. Speaking of cool people in VR all together, usually Saturday wing meet invitation open as always. Well, thank you, Wendy. Thank you. We'll see. I always intend to do stuff on the weekend and then I end up never doing anything. So I won't promise, but I do appreciate the invite. Oh. I feel like I should be able to lock this into place. Mesh render. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, so if it's grabbable, that means that every child object is also grabbable. Interesting. Now no longer grabbable. All right. I think that is a good point for us to end the morning stream. And in the afternoon, I will probably take a bit of time to see if we get Kai's avatar working before I get back onto the main stream. So I'll do a little Discord stream after lunch for a little while, and then in the evening, afternoon, I'll be back here, and we'll get in and do a lot more VR and making stuff, and hopefully a small test of D&D combat, because I think we can get to that pretty easily. Got them all ready in the blend file for you. Will I need to split them up? No, go ahead and just send me the blend file and go from there, because I think yeah, we'll see if I need to separate anything. Have a good lunch. I will, Namers. Thank you. That'll be neat to see. Enjoy lunch. Thank you, Wendy. And Stardom, thank you so much. Sky, have a good one. Same to you. Again, I'll be back pretty soon. For anyone new here, definitely hit follow and subscribe because I'll be back shortly. I'm just going on lunch. But bye, everyone. See you all very soon. Thank you again for hanging out. I'm super pumped, super excited. Too excited. Arctic, I will have a nice break. Same to you. And great job on the sword. Great stuff. And I can't wait to play around with your assets, Nammers. Or, that sounded a little weird. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Bye, everyone.